Hello and welcome to yet another live session. Would not be a right way to introduce this session online. Uh, we're here to celebrate International Women's Day that's happening tomorrow. And what would be the best way to celebrate the same apart from inviting our alumni and our current students to talk about how their journeys have been? We have some amazing women join us today who are studying with us. We have Ragini here, who's the first student, who's from the first batch of Newton School for Women that empowers a lot of women to join tech, irrespective of their educational backgrounds or their career uh, graph. We have Sujata here, who works with Apple. We have Blessy, who works with WMall, and Rakhi joining us again on this live session from Viziki. We're going to dive into their journeys and know how it is for women to work in this field and how passionate all these women are about working in tech. So, without much further ado, let's get started and let's know a little bit about all our invitees today. Ragini, why don't you start? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do?
Okay, first of all, I want to wish everyone a very happy Women's Day. Okay, and myself Ragini Jaiswal, and I have post graduated from Banaras Indian University, and my specialization was physics only. I don't know how it started, but I know in somehow that I had a deep interest in coding, and beyond I have completed my post graduation. After that, I got to know about Newton School. They just put up a another batch that is only for women, the Tech for Women batch. This particular batch was designed for us only who were not from technical background and wants to switch career. I was one of them, and other than that, it is for us, and other than the women who are who has a gap in the particular time span of their job. uh, they are also part of this particular group, this particular batch, and I am one of them. I i was a physics graduate, but still I wanted to change my career, and I want to switch in tech, so I joined the Newton School, and by far it is going very well, and hope so I'll had a good career in tech.
Thank you, Ragini, for that very cute intro. Rakhi, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for, first of all, inviting me here on the occasion of International Women's Day. So, I have already introduced myself, but still, um, I have done my master's from Banaras Hindu University. Although I was not from the IT industry, but still I chose MCA because in past I was not able to crack IIT, as I always say. But there was some dream in my heart ki like to, yeah, I want to be a software engineer. So I opted MCA because there was no any other options. So I'm very happy to do this. And after that, when I was in a third year, like I was very confused that how to get a good job with a good package, of course. So then my friend suggested me like, why don't you join a Newton school? They are doing a great job. And then I just did that, and now I'm pleased. I'm still happy. Or um, all the women's out there who are doing, really good along with their household work and their professional career. I wish all the very best to all of them, and सभी को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस की शुभकामनाएं.
Thank you, Rakhi. Blessy, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hi all. Myself Blessymol Simon. I'm based out of Kerala, and I have done all my studies in Kerala itself. And I have done my graduation with in BTech honors in computer science and engineering. So I'm an engineer. Yes, I like Newton School has enabled me to proudly say out that yes, I am also an engineer. I have just started my journey with WML. It has been 3 months, and I'm learning a lot. I have done my graduation in BTech in computer science itself, and I have been interested in computer science and coding from my childhood itself. Like there was a gap in between due to like various reasons, but still I was able to join for engineering in computer science itself. And then during this lockdown, even I was placed from my college itself. I had multiple opportunities, but due to COVID, there were so many like there was a lag going on, and then I got the opportunity with Newton School, and it was the best decision I made during the lockdown. I got to explore a lot more in technology. It was really like very making the time very fruitful, and during my lockdown days I got to learn a lot. I got wings to fly in the world of technology with the Newton School, and now like I'm a bird like flying in technology. I'm taking my first steps, but I'm really happy to be here in the world of tech.
We're definitely coming back to that. You're the bird flying in technology, because I think all of us, all the invitees here, are the same. Sujata, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi all. First of all, happy International Women's Day to all the women's. I'm Sujata Chandravanshi, and I am from Roorkee. So I am working at FL as a software developer. So I did my graduation from Kanpur University. I'm also an engineer. And after that, I joined Newton School to brush up my knowledge and learn more in technologies like full stack course. So I am during lockdown. I was so worried about the job. How will I get job and how will I get place? That time I joined Newton School, and that was a good decision for myself. And now I am a software developer at FL, and I'm enjoying my journey, and I enjoyed my Newton School journey as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving those amazing introductions, all of you. I would like to tell our audience that you can feel free to ask us questions, and ask questions to these women here about their journeys. But I'll get started with a few questions, and I want to know, why did you guys choose tech, and what made you feel like, okay, this is it, this is the field that I want to work in? Sujata, do you want to start that?
Yeah, sure. So I have been living in IIT campus since my childhood because my father is a government employer, so he is in physics department. So living in IIT, I mean, everyone knows IIT for. So living in IIT, I always used to talk to IIT students. I have seen they're doing, I mean, their technical works, their projects. So I got inspired from there. And I used to talk to them regarding engineering, regarding technical stuff. So I mean, that time I got to know about software developers. So one of the IIT student told me that the mobile apps, the websites, the software that we are using is made by software developer. So that time I realized that okay, one day I will make my own software. I want to know how this software works, how these apps works. So that time I was so excited to know about these I mean technical stuffs. So and then I uh, pursue my BTech, and after that I joined I mean Newton schools to learn more, to learn new technologies, and then I got a job in uh, FL. So now I am a software developer, and I'm happy to work as a software developer, made projects, apps, and websites. So yeah, now I am a software developer.
That happiness says it all, and we'll come back to the passion that we all have for the work that we do. But in the meantime, Ragini, you being someone from physics, who's not studied coding essentially ever in your life, uh,
Yeah.
how did you end up choosing tech as the field that you want to work in?
Like see, I am from physics background, but still you have an optional subject. In that optional subject, I just got to know about coding. There are certain language that I got to know, and that was a very in brief. There, like it was not in very vast or like, but it was a very brief. There I got to know that I have particular interest in like how to code or how to run a program, how to deal the problem that it has given. So I got to know all those things at that time, but at that time I didn't like, I was not so sure that I was should switch or something, and I don't know there is an option that I can switch. So like if I'm from science background, and before that in my intermediate I was from UP board. So I don't know. I was not having those so much exposure that science is beyond physics, chemistry, and math. So I think that this is only science. This is only science that we read. So I choose physics as my career after that. So after after as I grow up, I know, and I have many friends from CS background. I know that I have particular interest, but I don't know the path from which I have to go to that particular way. I don't know how it happens. My post graduation completed, and then I just got to know about Newton School, and this happened. And if you ask that like why I choose like in Newton School, there is 2 week like it gives 2 week to enhance that you can or you not, you have particular in that week, in the 2 week period, I just got to know that I love coding, because like the in at the instant our code just ran, and the the happiness that I get, that's something else. And from there I got to know that this is the thing, this makes me happy, this makes me like curious, and I definitely want to go in tech. This was like I took 2 weeks that I can do or not, and I just choose that. Okay.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for answering my question, Ragini. Raki, do you want to tell us how did you choose tech as your career, and how are you finding it now?
Yeah, as I have already said that like nobody in my family was a software engineer, and that inspired me a lot. Like do something new, do something different. So I cannot say that in my childhood I have decided to become a software developer, as I didn't know about that. After my graduation, then I asked myself like what to do next. What are you doing? So then I like it was just a, you can say not a predefined career. I just after graduation I decided like no, I have to do something in a that is related to computers, and then I pursued like MCA, and then I opted tech career after that. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Ragini. Blessing, coming to you. You work with W Mall now, and it's been 3 months that you've started working. How are you finding it? And tell us a little bit about why you chose tech as your field of career.
I think I realized it a bit early. I was in some seventh or eighth standard, and in school we have some IT classes, and it was not much serious, but we had a strict teacher, and she wanted us to code something. I just remember the main part. It was to I got the output, and the output was like there was a pencil that I created in paint or something, and there was a line also. I drew the line also in paint, but I did some coding as the teachers had taught us. And what I saw as the output and what I showed to the teacher was that the pencil is moving and the line gets drawn by itself. It is not like the line that I drew in paint. It's getting drawn as the pencil moves. That was the moment of excitement, and I still remember the excitement for me. All my friends were doing the same code and they were trying, and I got the output, and I was not sure whether it is right, but my teacher marked me a tick, and she gave me that the output was correct. That the moment of excitement, I wrote some piece of text on some editor, and I saw the pencil drawing the line by itself. That was the real moment where I recognized the interest in me, the happiness in me that some piece of code can give me. So I started listening about this thing. What was it? What people do with this? How is it related in that? And it was in my 10th standard. I was studying in Depaul Public School, Nasrat Hill here itself, near my home. So there I got a chance to take up a career test, where like it was like everyone was taking. I also took the test, and there were some options to give, like what would you prefer. So like I somehow saw in that list there was an option called software engineer. The term seemed interesting for me, and I gave it as the first option, and I gave the usual medical, teaching, etc. And like to my astonishment, like I saw the results, and like the logical part was very strong, and it all marked towards the software engineering career. And there was a counselor, and he talked very well to me, explained to me what these means, what logical reasoning means, what analytical skills means. And as a 10th standard student, I just knew that I was thinking something right. The person was telling me also, like it all mapped right, the child is in the right path. He was able to like tell my parents the child is in the right path. So like I felt like it is related to the happiness I got, and I'm on the right path. I felt very happy that moment, and I was sure that I wanted to be a software engineer then. I got the term from that, as a child I got it from the test only. But I knew I wanted to do this thing. I want to write some code and see something else happening. I didn't know that was tech then. Later, I came to know that is meant by tech, techies. The terms all were not familiar to me then. But unfortunately, due to some situations, like there was not a nearby school with computer science, there was some financial crisis also. So like I was not able to take up computer science in during my higher secondary studies. I studied biology for my higher secondary. It was in my nearby school, St. Dan's Higher Secondary School. But that was also a very good part of my journey, because I was filled with like positive attitude and optimistic thinking. So teachers were very motivating. So I kept my taste in computer science alive. So and then after 2 years, it was like I still had the same passion inside my, especially my teachers who had motivated me to study, do good, choose beyond my path. They kept my computer science interest alive in me when I, like, for 2 years I had no contact with any coding or any computer science related stuff. But even my parents thought that with 2 years my interest will change. I'll change, mostly like most girls who study well in my locality, they all choose the medical path. So may I also might go there. So my parents chose the safe path for me, like biology, you can choose anything after that. But still, like I had that interest in me, that happiness, that day, that seeing that pencil draw the line, that happiness motivated me. And I chose, stuck to the interest that I have to do engineering in computer science itself. And by God's grace, I could make it up. I got a good admission. I did my studies, and even in studies, like I was engaged in different stuff in college, that I could not concentrate on like developing things. So like I enjoyed my college life very well. I studied at NSS College of Engineering in Palakkad in Kerala. It was very good college. I enjoyed the college life. I studied things. I had my foundation, but I couldn't build it. Like I was enjoying my life. But during this lockdown, since I had multiple placements, it was not necessary to like explore. But I didn't, like I had that interest in me. I wanted that happiness to come back. When I was in college, like I used to do some coding, and that was there. But in lockdown I missed that. Then my friend Sharanya, she suggested me that she's with Newton School, she's enjoying her time doing the stuff that we were doing at college itself. So I joined Newton School, and like it was like the best decision, and I got so much exposure. And this, I am continuing my journey, and I feel the same happiness even today. Even like 2 days before also, I was like, yeah, I got the same excitement years back. Yeah, that's about my journey.
This is truly the journey of the bird flying in the tech field. But thank you for saying that to us,
Yeah, my
Les.
pleasure.
So, I see a lot of passion in the kind of work that all of you do. And I want to know, what is it about tech that makes you so passionate? If you could tell me one thing that is about your work or your studies or tech that makes you super passionate about what you do. Sujata, do you want to tell us what's that thing that infuses the passion in you?
Yeah, sure, Gopi. So, I mean, being in a tech person, I feel more confident because being a tech person, being a part of a tech company, I work in a team, and in a team, I put my opinion, I put my point of view. I put my words, so it's making me more confident that I can face any situation. I can work under pressure, so it makes me more strong and more, I mean, dealing with the situations. So being a tech person is making my personality more I am feeling very much confident, and I can feel like if I have some point of view, if I have my own opinion, so I can put in front of all the behind sorry, in front of people. So I get that confident from tech, and in tech, I'm feeling like that I am always be up to date in the, like, if I am using my phone and like opening some app, so I feel like, oh, I know how this app is working. I know how the process behind this application, the process behind this website. So I am feeling confident. I can sometimes pass comments, oh, this can be done better, this can be did this by this way. So this make me more confident, and in society also I am getting the respect, uh, because in this tech industry there is a gender diversity. Women's are less than the man. So I am getting that respect also, that I am doing something different, which is not that I mean itna just like I'm not demonizing like teaching and medical. There are a lot of women in that field, but in technical there's some less number of women. So I'm getting that respect also from the society. So yeah, being a tech person, I'm enjoying my journey.
Awesome. Thank you, Sujata.
Yeah.
Ragini, tell us something. What makes you choose tech every day? What makes you super excited to go to your class the next day and study again, and learn more about tech?
Like as I mentioned, the thing, like the coding makes me happy. When a particular code runs, then this particular thing makes me very happy. To engage, to getting engaged with certain questions, this makes me happy. And this particular happiness is the key to go ahead, because I am like I'm still teaching also. So I know that like I don't know, I don't have other options. Like I have completed my masters in physics, so I have to teach. Okay, like I know that I have not so much, like I don't get so much happiness while teaching, but in coding, when a particular code is get run, I genuinely being very happy at the particular. And after that, the one thing which makes me much more happier, if my code run in a single go. Okay, this makes me very happy. And there was one more thing. If a particular code has, like I just run a code, it gets two or three errors, I'm continuously I spend half an hour in that. And after that I get the particular thing, oh, that was wrong. Then these things just makes me very happy and makes me very engaged. And this is the key to go ahead, and this is what I want in my life. That's why I chose.
Awesome. Rakhi, what is it that motivates you, and that brings the passion to for you? How do you go ahead, and how do you kind of remind yourself of the passion that you have in yourself? What is it that gets you that passion?
Yeah, I can say, like, when I think about any other career, like if it is business development things, or is a finance thing, or is a teacher thing, then I think about it. Will I be able to handle a child? No, this is not for me. Then, will I be able to call 100% in a day? No, I cannot do this. So being in a tech or opt a career in tech, it's like my thing. I'm an introvert person. I just want my one room, my laptop, and a Wi-Fi connection. This is the best combination for me, for an introvert person. So being in tech is just a sole pe suhaga wala cheez. So so every day when I like being a, it's said that if you are from science background, then your logical thinking is a bit better than who are non-tech, like who are non science background. So it's a easier way to choose a tech career than any other for me. And if I do so, as Ragini said, that every day when you run a code na, in web development it's very easy. If you are writing a code na, and it will show onto your browser, it's just so simple. If you're doing any error, it will also get shown on your browser, that what the hell are you doing. Okay, so every day when you code, when you are in a tech, when you are working in a company, you get a lot of exposure. You first of all, the most important thing, you will be called as a tech person. That is very fancy word. Like I am a tech person, techie. So every day, if you want to get motivated to do more coding, to be in a tech like forever, so it's the best thing to enjoy whatever you are doing. If you're not enjoying, if you are doing as a burden, like I have to do, I have no any other option, because like suppose like after 3 to 4 months you are seeing like, no, I'm not able to code, why have I choose this career? Just because someone has told me that Newton is doing thing? No, every day, like, you have to enjoy your work, to get motivated, to get inspired. My funda is to either you inspired anyone or get inspired by anyone. That keeps you keep like motivated and keep going whatever you're doing. And if you are tech, your logical thinking get used on the daily basis. Like your logical thinking will be used where? No, not in a household work, not any other thing. If you are in a tech, it is said that you are logically good at, like, than other. I'm not saying that any other person are not good in a logical thinking, but like in comparison to. So I like coding because I am an introvert type person. I cannot talk to many people at a time. So I just do my coding, I enjoy the things, I get keep motivated by others, and I want to keep motivated to others. So I hope we'll do someday. But still I'm as of now, I am just enjoying my career, and I want to contribute as much as to my company, to my job, to my profile, so that keeps me motivated always.
Right. Uh, of course, you do motivate a lot of people, and I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this are enjoying the conversations and the kind of stories that all of you have. Blessy, why don't you tell us what is it that keeps you going in tech? Of course, there's the story of, or that's the kick of knowing what that line is. But tell me more. What is it that keeps you going?
It keeps me going because it's not easy to go forward. It's a bit challenging in our society itself. Like from the first bit of interest I had, every step there was challenge. It was challenging because there will be a lot of loved ones itself. They care about us a lot. So they're worried about us. They're not sure if a girl going into the tech world, is she going to be okay? Is she going to do good? Is she going to have happiness? There are a lot of questions they have, and their worries are challenges for us. Like for a person like me who's very attached to the loved ones around me, that was challenging, and that is still challenging. I got a job, still I have my good friends or good relatives and loved ones around me asking, Blessy, how much time do you think you can pursue this career? Still it's challenging. I have to show them that girls can take, sorry,
No.
girls can continue this career or this profession. It's not just that men can undergo pressure, men can complete like take up the career. Sometimes even men do it under pressure only. Let's see if girls also, like, even it's, I'm challenging myself, how long will you go ahead with the career, with your happiness, with your passion, how long can you go ahead? So also there is like lot of learning. I think nobody can, being in the tech world, we cannot stop learning. Like it's like we have to. So I think until now in my schooling or college days I have enjoyed learning, and I think this will be a nice hack to keep learning. So even from my colleagues at WMOL, they have years of experience, but still they are learning something new every day. So the work is challenging, the life is itself is challenging. So the challenges keep pushing us forward actually instead of pulling us backward. Yeah, so that's the interest to be in tech and to continue with tech.
Awesome. It's really interesting to see all of you are so passionate about the work that you do. If I had to ask you one person or probably one incident that motivated you to or probably motivates you every day uh, to learn more, to do more, to grow. What is it, and who would that person be? Ragini, do you want to tell us that?
Like I see a lot of women working around me, and in my particular batch there are there are women there who are mothers, and they are taking care of their family, they are taking care of their children, and they are studying code. Like they are taking the care of the classes and they doing code. And like this makes me think like how they are doing, because this is so much. Even I told you, the particular instructor who teaches us, she is also having a baby in the particular session. Many times she came, and like I don't know how these women definitely inspire me a lot. Other than that, how the particular knowledge of Newton School, my one of my friend gave me about them. Like I'm so thankful to him, and he only motivates me very much regarding to. He always push me ki go ahead. This is so good that you do, and always he used to motivate me that he is also very motivating. And other than that, the women too, I'm daily meeting them, and I am seeing that they are doing so well, and daily they are struggling. That keeps me going ahead and ahead, and that's a very motivating thing that I got to know from Newton School also.
That is incredible, Ragini. Sujata, what is it that motivates you?
My motivation is my mother. She is housewife, so I mean, she want to be a working woman, but due to some circumstances, she can't. So she always wanted that I'm in a independent. I'm dependent on my own. So she is a big motivation for me. Whenever I feel down, I feel that I can't do it. ये नहीं होगा. तो she is always be like, no, you can do it, you have to do it. If I am in your place, I can do it in that way, so you can try this way, you can do it. So she is my big motivation, and I'm feeling proud that because of her I am at this point, because whenever I'm feeling that I can't do it, she always push forward me, and always motivate me. So and yeah, so she's.
Awesome. Raki, do you want to tell us what is it that motivates you?
Yeah, the two, like, first of all, every mother's inspired their child's. So yeah, my mother also always wanted to, like, we are four sisters, and she always wanted to choose each and every one a different career. Someone will become doctor, someone will become teacher. There's no pressure, but she always think about that. And second one, my co-founder, like Vidi ki co-founder is Akriti Bhargav ma'am. She really inspires me a lot. She built a wonderful company, and she's running very efficiently. And I also want to be like her. Like I also want to learn from her, like how she is doing. She's not that much of experience also, like still she's learning, and she's so friendly. My co-founders are like friendly, that you can easily talk to them. It's not like they are the co-founder, they are the CEO, you cannot talk to them. So she really inspired me a lot, and my mother also, and one of my sister also inspired me a lot. That is my elder sister. She always tells me like, you can do anything, you always said that you will do something better, you will do something different. So do keep on your words and just keep going. Everyone has their own problems and obstacles in their way, but you have to overcome it and you have to keep going ahead. So that's really keeps me motivated.
Awesome. Blessy, who is it or what is it that inspires you?
The real inspiration is, as I said, that happiness that I got, and like to be like to take up challenges. That is what I got from my mother itself. Like she is a working woman, so I have seen her take up challenges and keep going. So that has I have got it from her, and also I have my parents supporting me. Like even when I'm coding, like sometimes it's like it's not at all working. Like even I feel the doubt, did I do something wrong, did I do something wrong taking up this career? But that is like momentary, and the happiness that we get after that, that we cherish that for long. So even my parents, when they see me struggling, like they come and bless me. They tell me that we are here for you. They go and pray for me. So that things inspire me. Whatever I'm doing, they are with me. uh, so that inspires me a lot. Supportive parents, like it's a real blessing. Not everyone gets it, and I thank God for that. And also, like from everyone around me, since my childhood, every person who has come through my life has given me something that has made me like this, whatever I am today. So I acknowledge everyone who like really played a part of in my life.
Awesome. I really want to give a shout out to all these people that we've just spoken about, because what is interesting is that they've enabled and empowered four, if not more, amazing women to be working in the field that they're extremely passionate about. Moving on to my last question, women, I want to know from you, what is it that you would tell another woman who's trying to get into tech, or maybe who wants to become a techie like you guys, and what advice would you give them? How do you want them to keep going and actually go out there and achieve what they have dreamt of? Ragini, why don't you start?
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of things to tell. Like first of all, the first thing I want to tell the any particular woman that keep your as a first priority. Keep yourself as a first priority. And the second thing, that don't always listen to your gut feeling. What you exactly want. Like other people who are associated with you will be happy if you are happy only. Okay, always go for what you want, what will make you happy and what will make you passionate. And the thing I like most, like for all the as I told that I didn't have that so much exposure to all the girls who are teenager and don't know about all those things, don't know what tech is. Then they should definitely use the tech means internet or all those things to explore this world. And there is so much opportunity waiting for women to come in this field. If our teenagers are like so much they are so much exposed to these fields, then we will get so much women in this particular field. So this will be very helpful. Any particular individual, please don't don't just ignore your gut feeling, because like I personally saw what I have, and I just switched. And any other particular girl who is just going ahead ki koi option nahi hai, and this is not going to work. You have to find out what you like and what you have to do. And this is the whole thing that will make you go ahead. And this is the only thing which make you other people who is associated with this is only the thing which will make them also happy, because if you are happy, then you can make others happy. No, not the other thing that can make them happy. So these are the things that I want to tell them.
Thanks, Ragini. Sujata, why don't you tell us a word?
Yeah. So I would like to tell all the women that don't feel inferior because you can do it and you will. So for that you have to raise your voice, put your opinions, and be confident in your ability. You have to be confident that you have ability to do, you have ability to prove yourself. So start doing coding, start enjoying coding, and whatever field that you want to do, you want to make your identity. Don't feel like that you can't do it, you have gaps in your career. Don't feel like that you can do it, because sometimes somewhere you did something to prove yourself. So I mean, be confident, and start enjoying your life, start enjoying your passion, start be more passionate, because if you can't enjoy the work that you are doing and you will do, so there is no fun. I mean, you get bored easily. So start enjoying it and be confident, and try to talk people who are in industry, so they will guide you, they will motivate you. And I would say that for encouragement, start encouraging yourself, because if you start motivate yourself, there is no need to someone else to motivate you. So
Right.
yeah.
Thanks. That's lovely, Sujata. Raki, why don't you tell us your piece of advice?
Okay, so all the women who are like a bit interested in a tech, even a bit, just give it a try. And if you are a school girl, if you are even a college girl, then also I would suggest that try something, like try to be in a tech, try to code something, because I also opted my career after my graduation. So there is no nothing late. Like if you are starting from today, then also it's not late. Like if you want to do, if you want to really code, if you want to tackle the problems on the daily basis, even on the day, like every hour, then choose that career. And consistency, practice, and keep on to the thing that you are choosing is the key to be in a tech. If you are getting frustrated, like why this is not working, why this is not, if you are not able to tackle the problem on the daily basis, then I think, like, then also you should give it a try if you are a college or a school girl, because there is no late something like that. So all the women who are, who girls or women, whoever wanted to choose or do a code, it's not something like people are thinking like it's very complicated. There are all simpler way to be in a tech also. There is not something to do to work in a Google only. There is only lot of other options in tech also, they don't know about it. So first of all, ask for a help who already know about that, because asking for help is not that bad. If you don't know something, try to know something about that. Ask for a help. LinkedIn is a best platform, I can say. You can ask for your, on LinkedIn you can even talk to Satya Nadella also. So it's a best platform for professional career, for pursuing a professional career. And if you want to be in a tech or do a coding, join Newton School.
Cool. Thank you, Raki. Blessy, what about you?
Okay, like piece of advice for everyone out there is to realize the happiness inside our inside us, like what makes us happy. Everyone should try to identify that. If you think this makes you happy, just try it out, and if you find the real happiness, pursue that. If you might be wrong, we might go in the wrong direction multiple times, come back and choose the next option. Then coming to tech, if you like hearing anything, you can get inspired from anything. So if you get like if you want to get started in tech, there are like, just first try to use internet and explore internet. Be precautious not to get into some kind of spam. Like if one gets into spam, like multiple people are going to get affected with, get pulled back. So be precautious, like take precautions and explore the internet, explore the opportunities. There are multiple free opportunities that we can like just get started with to come into tech. And of course, on your journey you'll find a lot of good people who will give you input, like the world is too good, but it is very difficult to identify the good. So like on the journey you can find good people. So it will like it will keep you moving if you find the real happiness. Finding the real happiness, finding the real passion will keep you pushed forward. And of course, to all the parents or elders, I would say, don't let girls sit back. Let them go on the stage, go on the ground, take up opportunities that will build their confidence. I was very lucky to be like, I got multiple opportunities from very childhood itself to be on stage. That really built my confidence. So having a good confidence, build your child's confidence. Be a like play a crucial part in building up their confidence in every child, not only girls or boy, not only girls but boys also. Every child should build their confidence. So every girl, if they build their confidence, they should equip themselves to face the challenges, overcome the obstacles. They have to be equipped. Prepare your loved ones and take the step. Wherever you are interested, take the step out there. Then face the obstacles, face it courageously. Just if you get frustrated, just don't cry out and like I'm helpless. Don't go like that. Find the solution yourself, inspire others, and be happy and spread happiness. That will like make the world so beautiful.
On that note, it's been, I feel like it couldn't have been better way to welcome the International Women's Day. I'm really, really glad that I could talk to all of you. And I'm sure that our audience has also been inspired today. And more women invite themselves to this incredible space where they can make incredible careers. So thank you so much, all of you, and happy Women's Day to all of you.
Yeah, thank you, Newton School, for the opportunity. Wish you all a very happy Women's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.